to focus on this one here because sometimes the love languages and people wonder, so how do you do that? Now, words of affirmation is what you want to do is to encourage, affirm, appreciate, and listen actively. And then what can you do? Send an unexpected note, text, or card. Now, what you want to avoid is not recognizing or appreciating effort. Now, I have heard this that you want to tell me that even at your lunch break, you could not get just 2 minutes to write me a message. Even when you got to work, you didn't have at a minute moja just to call and say, hey, I have arrived, I'm okay. Or when you are coming home and you are caught in traffic, you couldn't find time. When you hear somebody who is asking you that you couldn't find time to write me, to talk to me, to call me, that's a person who wants that. Words of affirmation is their language of love. Then physical touch, non-verbal use of body language and touch to show love and affection. And there they have the hugs, kisses, and cuddling, and then physical neglect or abuse. Now, if you physically, a person who physical touch is their language of love, and there is physical, beating, physical hitting, throwing things at them, destroying their things because you are angry, then you are destroying their feeling of safety with you. They are destroying their feeling of love with you. Receiving gifts, thoughtfulness, making your spouse a priority, give thoughtful gifts and gestures, express gratitude when receiving gifts. And I have heard people saying, me, I don't want expensive gifts. I just want the feeling that you thought. You remembered my birthday. Sometimes I will ask us, sometimes I will say, did you grow up your birthday being celebrated? Some people say yes, and some people will say no. But once I became 25, 26, I was in a group, we agreed that we'll be celebrating each other. And so it became part of their lives, and they have desired and wanted that in their intimate relationship. They do that for the children, they do that for their spouse, but then it reaches a point then they realize nobody does this for me. And so sometimes the way that we express love is the same way we want to receive it. And it's good for you to know your partner, and so that when you are being asked, do you really love me? Are you sure you still love me? You ask yourself, have I been speaking the language of love that they understand? Quality time, uninterrupted and focused conversations, one-on-one time is important. And I think as we look at these love languages, you can see the temperaments that would fit in with those love languages. So create special moments, take walks, and do small things with your partner. Distractions. Now, this is going to be a problem where you're distracted when spending time. So you are on the phone, you are watching TV. That's not quality time for a person whose quality time is being able to have that focused time for conversations. I have heard people who will say, that was not quality time. We were watching a game. That was not quality time. And so you want to understand what your partner says. Now, I want to give a personal experience. A long time ago, when I was in my 20s, I was in a relationship with a certain man, and he was a gift giver, and me, I was words of affirmation and quality time. And he was this gifts and acts of service, because I remember he would ask me, what can I get you? What can I do for you? And then whenever he had a chance, he would always buy me a gift, and he would come and give me details of how he picked the gift. Now, see, me, I would unenthusiastically receive the gift and forget the special occasion. So he told me when we broke up, he told me, you never remembered, you didn't buy me a gift for my birthday. And every time I brought you a birthday gift, you never used to be excited about it. And you see, for me, I used to be excited to see him, and he was looking to see my love, me expressing love by celebrating the gift that he had given. So we completely missed each other. So when I read this book, a few years later, That's when I realized, oh, so this was what part of what we were passing each other instead of connecting. And then acts of service, very, very, let them know you are wanting to help to lighten their load, and making them breakfast or dinner, going out of your way to help with things that need to be done around the house. Now, what causes a person of acts of service is the lack of through follow through on small and large tasks. So the choleric who marries a flag, they will struggle a lot in this space because the flag takes time. They may not take things very seriously. They are procrastinators. They keep saying, yes, I'll do, but they don't do. The choleric is going to be driven. They are going to feel so bad. And also the melancholic, that is going to really create distress for them. So I hope it's giving you some good information as you think about your temperament, you think about these things that I'm talking about.